we asked the CFOs themselves, okay, what style do you think you are? And that's what they rated, the dark blue. And we asked the direct reports as to what style do you think your boss is demonstrating? And therefore you see the two bars, right? But here is an interesting one, right? We norm this to say how dominant is the style, and dominant is good. So if any of these bars came here, that meant that is a predictable style. And the power of predictable style of leaders is that people know that if you do this, they will come after you. For example, if you are a person who's going to go, after compliance, failure with predictability, people will stop breaking rules, right? That's the power of dominant style, right? If they know that if they make a mistake, but when they come to you, they will be able to feel the clarity or learning out of that mistake, they will feel very energized. That's a visionary style, okay? So these are dominant styles. Dominant styles have a power. So what you notice is very interesting, right? If you look at the direct reports, they seem to suggest that the strongest style that CFOs have is directive, which is the highest amongst all the gray styles, right? So relatively, it's the strongest. The second strongest is the pace-setting style. Okay, the style of, let me show you what to do. मुझे मालूम है, मैं दिखाता हूँ कैसे करना है, right? Now both these styles, we call it a short-term style. We also call it a masculine style. It's a style that we have learned to get things right quickly. Okay? But I'd like you to also focus on the styles which is the participants themselves, the CFOs themselves are rated as their preferred style. The dominant styles are affiliative and coaching. So they're saying, look, I'm an affiliative and a coaching leader, right? Think about it. What does it really mean when a CFO says that? What kind of a leader do I profess myself to be, right? What's the relationship of such a CFO to the task and the challenge of the business ahead of them? It's a mindset, right? It's a view that we have, right or wrong. This is what we have. And against this dominant, the style which is common is the directive and pace-setting style, very strongly masculine style. Now, if you think about it a minute, when do you use directive and pace-setting style? When do you think you use pace-setting and directive style? Crisis, yeah. Also when you, yes ma'am. Within set time. You want to get it done now. That means somewhere you know the answers. Is that right? Answer aapke paas hai? Now, it works well provided you have the answers, right? What if you don't have the answers? And somebody else in the room has the answers. And maybe somebody else is not in the room, has a pony and he's a male and or there's a woman who's LGBT community who you just should get along well with or don't appreciate, where the set of people you need to appreciate have very different view than yours. What happens then?